How does a conflict simmer for decades, boiling over into violence time and time again? This is the story of the Israel-Hamas conflict, a tale of ceaseless tension and intermittent warfare. In the beginning, the year was 2007. Hamas, a Palestinian political and military organization, took control of the Gaza Strip. This event marked the beginning of a blockade imposed by both Israel and Egypt, exacerbating Gaza's already existing challenges, such as limited resources, high unemployment and widespread poverty. Fast forward to May of 2021, a strike launched from Gaza claimed the lives of 2 Thai workers in southern Israel. This act of aggression sparked a series of violent exchanges between Israel and Hamas, resulting in the deaths of at least 213 Palestinians and 12 Israelis. Despite international condemnation and calls for ceasefire, the conflict escalated. Israel launched hundreds of airstrikes, while Palestinian militants retaliated with thousands of rockets. The world watched as buildings housing media outlets, educational centers, and even hospitals were reduced to rubble. Then, in October of 2023, Hamas initiated surprise attacks in Israel, leading to hundreds of civilian deaths. Israel, in retaliation, launched a counterattack that displaced over 123,000 Gaza residents. The situation remained volatile, with a so-called complete siege on Gaza cutting off essential supplies. On the 12th day of the conflict, a massive blast rocked a Gaza City hospital. The explosion, which resulted in the loss of hundreds of lives, was attributed to an Israeli airstrike by Hamas. However, the Israeli military maintained that the explosion was caused by a misfired rocket from Palestinian militants. The international community reacted with outrage. The European Union demanded accountability, and the German Chancellor called for a comprehensive investigation. Arab nations at the United Nations demanded an immediate ceasefire, while protests erupted across the Arab world. Despite the devastation, the conflict continued. Israel renewed airstrikes, hitting locations across the Gaza Strip. The world held its breath, awaiting the next chapter in this ongoing saga. In summary, the Israel-Hamas conflict, marked by a cycle of violence and retaliation, has resulted in loss and devastation on both sides. From the initial blockade in 2007 to the hospital explosion in 2023, the conflict has created a humanitarian crisis that continues to escalate. The international community's calls for ceasefire and accountability highlight the urgent need for peace. Yet, amidst the destruction and despair, hope persists. The majority of Gaza residents, like Abu Samo, desire a normal life and peace. Their resilience and yearning for a peaceful resolution serve as a poignant reminder of the human cost of conflict.